Everybody hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the like button, please.
I'm
She
proud of her,
went
you
so
know
deep, she
that.
went past
I
hell.
hope you do.
Well, I guess this is
She
why.
went past Satan, saying like, "Where are you going? You're home now."
See you.
Yeah, so I'm losing track of the days. What are we, Thursday? So, yeah, I'm looking to meet a $25 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours. But if we meet $15 strictly in Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs, that will stay on 2 hours. So $25 if we include Super Chat and Super Sticker, $15 if we make that much in Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs. Congratulations, Lauren. I know you happy about that. Man, writing a paper, I do not want to. I don't know. Let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
I know. Sorry, it's been about a month and a half.
Yes. How's everything?
It's not great.
Oh no.
Girl, I got dumped last week. I got dumped.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Do you
I got dumped last week. I got dumped.
wait. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes.
Okay, so when you came up here, the last time we saw you, you came up here when Coach Paul was up here.
Why
When it
does
was
that
like
not
the
surprise me?
we had all the male panelists,
Mhm.
and Pauline has lost a lot of weight, right? She's been on a huge level up journey. We all told her how beautiful she is, and at that moment, you were, I don't know if you were dating someone or you weren't. Yeah, but you weren't even talking about relationships at
Yeah.
that point. We weren't even talking about relationships.
I wasn't. You have a great memory. I remember that panel. They were very helpful. I think I snuck on shortly thereafter because I called you from the car.
Is that a wig? We got to roast the non-black women's wigs too. Is that a wig? I need answers. It kind of looked like a wig. So I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me out. Is she a hair-headed bastard or no?
And I was like, guys, I'm nervous. I'm going on a date. And he seems really serious. And at the time, it had been 3 years since I was back, like, had a boyfriend or anything like that. And so, like, this is about a month and a half ago. So I had that first date and we met on Hinge and it went well. And then I saw him again, like maybe 3, 4 days later. I had planned to come visit my family. I always drive out to Arizona. And I delayed my trip one day so I could go like meet him in downtown LA to see a play. So I was like, let me like make space to get to know this person a little bit better. So that went well. And then I saw him again like maybe 2 weeks later. And on our first date, I had told him about this coffee table I had in my house. And I was like, I've tried to fix this coffee table 3 times. Like, it's my arch nemesis. And he was like, oh, I can fix it for you. It'll take 10 minutes. And I was like, noted, you know. So then the next time I saw him, I was like, when are you going to fix this coffee table? And he came over and he fixed the coffee table. So I was like, this is great.
So you already bugging me about fixing shit around the house. Probably even got probably haven't even got the buns yet, but I gotta fix your table. I would already be annoyed. I mean, no, I mean it's cool. It's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of annoying. But let's continue.
And I was like, noted, you know. So then the next time I saw him, I was like, when are you going to fix this coffee table? And he came over and he fixed the coffee table. So I was like, this is great. I'm used to being independent. Like I said, had not dated or had a relationship in many years, and the idea of like a man or a partner showing up and doing small big things to me was like a great sign. So
Her hair look am I tripping? I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's a cancer survivor or something. But did y'all hear a red flag? I haven't had a relationship in many, many years and I'm super independent. It's all the shit we don't want to hear. Doesn't sound like something that a man should sign up for, but I'm not surprised he dumped her. I haven't even heard what happened yet, but I'm not surprised he dumped her. Stereotypical modern woman bullshit. Train wreck, damaged, jaded. Good women don't stay on the dating market for years. Period. Oh, I've been single for years. If a woman says she's been single for years, it's because she's not a good woman. 9 times out of 10. She's gonna come up with some bullshit. I was focusing on school. I was on a fitness journey. You know, my mom got sick. They're gonna come up with every excuse in the world while they've been single for years, but there is no excuse. There is no excuse why you weren't snatched up in high school or college. So everything after that is bullshit.
dated or had a relationship in many years, and the idea of like a man or a partner showing up and doing small big things to me was like a great sign. So we made out, we made out, and then a couple week or so later, I was going out of town to visit a girlfriend, and I told her what I just told you guys, and she was like, "Wait a second, are you like boyfriend and girlfriend?" She's like, "You need to text him right now." I was like, "Okay."
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Here we go. Here the fuck we go. Here the fuck we go.
How about this, ladies? Your friends are the ones keeping you single. How about you keep your friends out of your fucking business? How about you draw that boundary? Hey, I went on a date. That's all you really need to know. Oh, I went on a date with him again. It went good. We don't need to get into the intricate details. I'm not taking advice from you. And if you are going to take advice from one of your female friends, at least let it be a female friend who's been married for 10, 15 years, 5, 10 years, something. That's the worst thing you could do as a woman trying to succeed in the dating market. Take advice from other single women.
Town to visit a girlfriend. And I told her what I just told you guys, and she was like, "Wait a second, are you like boyfriend and girlfriend?" She's like, "You need to text him right now." I was like, "Okay." So I texted him, and we confirmed we were boyfriend and girlfriend. So I was gone for like 2 weeks on that trip. So we were like texting kind of back and forth, which I guess is a strain to be early in a relationship and apart.
I mean, yeah, that's weird. It's kind of weird. So, how long were y'all dating before you went on a trip for 2 weeks? I'm not saying. I mean, you could meet somebody and have had plans to go on a trip for months. So I'm not saying you have to cancel a trip because you start talking to a guy a few weeks ago. But it is a little, yeah, it is a little bit of a strain in the beginning stages when you're trying to get to know somebody. And keep in mind, these women may be single, but they're not celibate. So while you're dating these women, they got a guy that they're fucking while they're dating you, even if they like you a lot of the times. Don't ever get it twisted. Especially if they're not super unattractive. This woman isn't super unattractive. She said she lost a lot of weight even when she was a fat ass. She had dick on deck. Don't lose sight of that.
Your boyfriend and girlfriend. So I was gone for like 2 weeks on that trip. So we were like texting kind of back and forth, which I guess is a strain to be early in a relationship and apart. So then I was really excited to come back, and I got back maybe a week and a half ago. And he was like, I'm excited to see you. What do you want us to do? And I said, oh, are you going to cook me dinner in your house? And he was like, I would love to do that. So I was like, this is great. He's tall, he cooks, he's smart, perfect. And then things kind of fell apart. So I just downloaded the T app. Thank you to whoever said that I just downloaded it. We did kiss. So I get to his house, and it's about an hour drive, which feels normal for LA. And I was like, this is fine. I'm okay with
She's been talking, and I got this on, you know, double speed or, almost double speed. She's been talking for 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and this could have been wrapped up in 30 seconds. Every everything she said this past 3 minutes and 50 seconds, she could have said in 35 seconds. I don't know how women even stand listening to other women. Like, get to the fucking point.
What? What are you talking about?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
that we're committed to just getting to know each other right now. And before that, I Googled, like, what does a house look like? I hadn't been to that part of the city before, so I wanted to make sure. So I get there, I park, and I go knock on the door, and I leave like my overnight bag in the car along with this gift of.
Okay, so you drove an hour to his house
Yes.
with an overnight bag? Like, I'm trying not to say anything, Pauline, because I want you to get to the
Oh
story.
no.
There's so many questions.
Oh, I'm
Pauline.
sorry. What do you want me to do? Stop talking?
No, you're fine. You can. Okay. It just sounds like we stop. We're just gonna put a pin in it for a second.
Yeah.
But from the beginning,
I'll stop.
Yeah, I just feel like from the beginning, you're the initiator. You're reaching out. You're being accommodating, and it doesn't sound like he was ever really chasing you.
He did a little bit, but I guess not enough.
No, nobody's trying to chase. This is a 30-plus-year-old woman, clearly. Her neck looks like she could be in her 40s. Why do they think a tall, charismatic, yada yada man is trying to chase down some essentially washed up, ran through, jaded, bitter woman? They all just feel entitled to this shit. And not only do they feel entitled to all this shit, they feel entitled to all this shit from a top 1 to 5%er. It's just fucking absurd. And then and Ashley is saying he should have did more. She didn't deserve any of what he did so far. And she talking about he should have did more. It's always more, more, more. It's never enough for these bitches. Another characteristic of a good woman, she's content with the small things. Some popcorn and Netflix, go feed the birds. Just anything to spend time with you. Low key, content with simple things. See, I wouldn't want to deal with a woman who's over 30 who got to get all this counsel, got to get all this advice from other women and shit just to how to exist. See, women don't know how to be decent human beings. They got to read a book and talk to 5 different friends just to try to figure out how to exist with men and come across like a decent human being. Well, their girlfriends or women are just going to tell them how to be women are just going to tell them how to be an indecent human being. If you 30 plus and you need this much counsel on just talking to a guy in the beginning stage of dating after 30, just fucking give up. Just give up.
He did a little bit, but I guess not enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you stayed an extra day. You reached out to him again after 2 weeks. You said, "Oh, my table." You said, "Oh, okay. Well, I drive to you. Are you a good cook?" And then you drove to his house. It's like he's not putting in enough effort to show that he's really into you. Not saying he wasn't, but it wasn't enough effort. And I think too soon to be that close in proximity or in your home.
Okay.
Even to change your table. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Lesson learned. Somebody said she made him chase the coffee table. Drag me, chat. Drag. So,
Okay, so you get to his house and you leave your overnight bag.
I had like my overnight bag and a gift of things that I bought for him when I was traveling around. And I knock on the door. He opens the door. I'm like, oh, I wasn't sure that I was in the right place because it didn't look like on Google what it looked like in real life. And this is where things like kind of went left. And he was like, no, like, oh, and I was like, okay, like give him a little kiss. We haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks. And then I say, oh, can you help me like get my bag out of the car? So he'd be like, walk over to the car. He gets the bag, and he doesn't say anything about it at that point. Mind you, this man is like, I'm 5'8". I'm like 150 pounds, so not like LA small, but I'm not 6'4". You know, this big, tall, strong man. So he brings the bags in. He's cooked us dinner, which I think is really sweet. And then at a certain point, we're now like sitting on the couch talking after dinner. Okay.
Yeah, it's time to give up buns. He cooked dinner. I mean, I guess she drove to him an hour away, so but still. He came over and fixed her table. I mean, I'm not hearing anything too crazy so far. But he's putting a lot of effort in for a probably 35 plus year old washed up, ran through train wreck woman. Um, but it's time to give up buns though for sure. Oh, Lauren, you think it was rude of her to ask to get the bags? Huh. I mean, I guess I could see that. Well, I mean, if she just would have asked for help, I don't know if it was rude. I guess it depends on how she asked. But if he carried the bags in and she didn't carry any, like, what, you're trying to be a princess at 35? Like, you're not a princess, baby. Like, you're not a princess.
Get you old. Stop trying to act like you this fragile little butterfly. You getting older and don't nobody want your old bitter ass. That's what that is what it's about. Like aging is a hard thing for women to come around to and they accept. That's a hard thing. Have you ever watched a fucking Cinderella movie where it be some old bitch and a prince come out on his horse and carriage to an old bitch and say, hey, here's the glass slipper. I want to take you off. She skated by the first 30 years. Didn't even.
Sorry about that. I'm back. So I guess she's treating him like a tool. Is that what's happening? She made him fix her table. Then she come over his house. She talking about go fetch my bags, bag boy. So maybe he's getting irritated. And see, men will just be quiet about certain shit and just take a mental note. You know, women, they're more likely to verbalize if they have a problem with something on the spot. Men, we just take a little tally in our head. So him having to fix the table may have been a tally. Her telling him to go fetch my bags, bitch. Okay, she didn't say it like that, but that was a tally. And then see, when it comes to dating, it's all about who has options too. Because when you got options, a lot more things can be deal breakers. Somebody who doesn't have options are gonna somebody who doesn't have options is gonna tolerate a lot more shit. Simple and plain. See, but women are used to being the ones with all the optionality. They don't know how to take it when they're on Chad's chopping block and any little thing she do wrong can get her dismissed. They don't like that shit. Let's hear her out. So yeah, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours. Nothing has been met. Um, Super chat and super sticker will go towards a $25 live stream goal. And Cash App, PayPal, and Streamlabs will go to the $15 goal. Whichever one is met, you know, that will keep us on for 2 hours.
Point, we're now like sitting on the couch talking after dinner. Okay. So he says we're like cuddled up, and he says to me, "This isn't a deal breaker, but I want to talk to you about something that happened earlier." And in my head, I'm like, what could this be? And he says, "When you asked me to like help you get your bags out of the car," he's like, "was that a test?" And I did not know how to respond. I was a little bit shocked. And I said, "No, I just wanted help." And also, there was like a bag of gifts in there for him, right? And I was like, "Wait a second," because I'd just been traveling everywhere. And I was like, "Wait a second. If you're with your partner, let's say you are at airport and you have she has like a very big bag. Are you gonna like help her with the bag?" And he was like, "Yeah, but if it's like big, I'll like put it up there." And I was like, okay. So that kind of stuck out for me. So
Did he have a gift for you?
no, girl, no.
But why? Like, she didn't have to get him a gift. Like, how long have they even known each other? Why would they get each other a gift? See, these level up coaches, their whole thing is get the most from a man while doing the least. If that bitch wanted to give him a gift, that's her prerogative. She shouldn't have expected a gift back. Was it a special occasion? Why would he have a gift? That's fucking ridiculous. That's a ridiculous concept. You brought him a gift. Did he have you one? Why would there be an expectation for him to have her one? I mean, she's coming to his house for the first time. I don't know if that's a tradition or something to bring a gift or bring a dish. I didn't think it was a big deal that she asked, "Can you help with my bags?" I mean, Lauren, it stood out to Lauren. Like, oh, that was rude. I I mean, everybody has a different definition of rude. If a chick was coming over my house and she asked to help with her bags, I don't know if I would think anything about it. I'd just be like, okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would have been offended unless she was just like, go get my bags or something like that. I'd be like, oh, chill. But if she just said, oh, can you help me with some bags in the car? I'd be like, sure. I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. Y'all could break it down to me if y'all would have been offended or something.
If it's like big, I'll like put it up there. And I was like, okay. So that kind of stuck out for me. So
did he have a gift for you?
no, girl, no. I know. Sorry.
So you 30 plus, still expecting. Look, if you could have got the soft life from a rich guy or a six-figure guy, you would have got it before this age. You're clearly older. Let that shit go. This is what I said on another live stream. After 30, it's time to get in the mindset of I gotta bring more value than he gives. 18 to 25, you can have the mindset of how can I get the most from a man while giving the least? Well, that's a fucked up mindset, but at least you can get away with it from 18 to 25. 30 and up, it's time for you to think like, how can I bring value to a man life and hopefully get some shit? Well, hopefully get bare minimum in return. That should be your mentality over 30. How can I kiss his ass so he can take this fucked up deal? That needs to be women's mentality over 30. Yeah, they mentality need to be, I need to bring him a gift every time I see him, not expect one. I need to pay for the meal after 30. And maybe he'll go Dutch by the 5th date. That need to be women's mentality over 30.
It's like big, I'll like put it up there. And I was like, okay. So that kind of stuck out for me. So
Did he have a gift for you?
no, girl, no. I know. I know. Sorry. I know. I'm disappointing you and the chat. Sorry, guys. Okay, so then the night goes on and we do sleep in the same bed. Nothing like happens, right? And I'm like,
Nothing happens, Pauline.
girl, nothing happens. Like we make out a little bit, but he's also had like a glass of wine, and so have I. And I remember we're like going from the living room to the bedroom and like kissing a little bit. And I'm like, oh, like I have a wardrobe change, guys. I'm a Leo. You got to come prepared, okay? And he was like, I don't think I am up for that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you bought, I'm assuming, lingerie or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Pauline, you did way too much for men who did not even do 25%, girl. Gift, lingerie, haven't spoke to him in weeks.
I know.
Pauline.
I'm making all the mistakes. Okay, so now we're like trying to sleep. Nothing happens. We're like
Not even supposed to still be on the dating market. Like I never can lose sight of that. You're not even supposed to still be here on the market. Oh gosh. Everything dating is so fucking cringe over 30. For women especially. I mean, really just for both genders. It really is. Everything's out of whack. Everything's awkward because it was supposed to be, all this stuff was supposed to happen late teens, early 20s. Now you 32 doing this teenager shit. Dating is teenager shit. I ain't gonna front. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's about to be my new shit. Dating is for teenagers and early young adults. I'm gonna just start calling it teenager shit.
nothing happens. We're like talking mostly. Then we fall asleep, and this man is like tossing, turning all night. But he's a former athlete, and he's like, "Oh, I have like arthritis." And I was like, "Okay, I completely understand that." And I'm just like curled up as small as possible on the side of the bed. Okay, so the next day comes along, and
Wait, so it sounds like he didn't even want you in the bed. That's what I'm feeling.
Well, you're exactly right. This man did not want me in the bed. That's exactly what my stepmom said when I told her. So the next day comes along, he's cooking.
Imagine all these people being in your relationship. The stepmom, the friend, everybody who's watching this on YouTube. I mean, I know they not talking no more, but still, how many people, think about how many people women tell all this shit to. And you have no idea all these people know. Wow.
What my stepmom said when I told her. So the next day comes along, he's cooking us breakfast and like making conversation, and I leave. But as I'm leaving, he makes like a little light joke about the suitcase, because that's like our first little argument, right? So I leave, make it home. He goes down to some conference in another city. I'm checking in with him, like, how did it go at the conference? How was your presentation? All of this stuff. And I know when he comes back in town, and then I don't hear from him for 2 days. Okay. And a week ago, last Friday, I get a text message from him.
Oh yeah, this is an ex-athlete. He going to conferences. He probably got a good job. So this is Mr. 666. He got bitches. So yeah, she's dismissed. And that's all it take. It don't take much. Just like it don't take much for a top tier woman to dismiss a motherfucker. He got options. He don't got to put up with none of your shit. All he got to see is one red flag. The fixing your table was probably the first one. He probably got a 2-strike rule. When you Chad, you can have a 1-strike rule. So he gave the bitch mercy and had a 2-strike rule. Yeah, she's done. Yeah, you done, bitch. You don't have the power anymore. You need to get that through your thick fucking skull. Ashley need to get that through her thick fucking skull. These 30-plus-year-old women have no fucking leverage on the dating market. So all this expecting gifts and he got to invest before you get this old washed up ran through coochie. That's over with, but y'all don't get it.
Days. Okay. And a week ago, last Friday, I get a text message from him that made my blood like run cold. And it was like, "Hi, Pauline. Sorry for the silence. I've been doing a lot of thinking. Let me know when you're available to chat." I felt like I was in the getting called to the principal's office. I was like, there's no good coming out of someone saying we need to talk. Okay. So at the time, I'm like, I get the text, I'm driving to Arizona to come spend time with my family there. So we schedule a time a few hours in the future. So the time goes by. Now I'm like safely parked at a rest stop outside my destination. And he calls me, but he doesn't FaceTime me. Like before, when I was on my trip, he FaceTimed me. But now he's just calling me on the phone. Okay. And this whole time driving, I knew this was going to be like the breakup call. And I had a suspicion he was going to bring up this suitcase. Okay. So he's like,
Just don't like you. I mean, yeah, the suitcase may have been the straw that broke the camel's back, but they overanalyze everything too much. He just didn't like you. He saw enough, heard enough, where he's like, I really ain't feeling this bitch. And that's it. It ain't too deep. It really ain't that complicated.
this suitcase. Okay. So he's like, I wanted to talk to you because I had some time to think this over and I don't think I can continue forward in the relationship. Two things came up for me. And I was like, okay, I'm curious to hear like what those two things are. And the first thing he mentioned was it didn't seem like we had chemistry. Okay. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, hey, happens all the time. You've done it to plenty of guys since high school. You weren't that hot in person, I guess. That's why he didn't fuck you when you came over. It happens to the best of us. Get over it.
Was it didn't seem like we had chemistry. Okay. And I was like, okay. And the second thing that he mentioned was it sounds like you want a man to play a certain role in your life. And I was like, not the laugh emojis in the chat, guys. Um, and I was like, okay. And he's like, there's been two times where you told me you basically like want a man to, and the first thing you said was bring you a cup of coffee. And that was like that's off a story I mentioned earlier of a time I was working 80 hours a week. I was visiting my best friend in Houston and she was pregnant. It was her first baby shower. And I remember being upstairs and then her husband, my best friend's husband, brought me like a cup of coffee, brought her a cup of coffee, brought me a cup of coffee. I had said nothing to this man. I just met him. And I remember like thinking like how sweet that he would do that, you know? And I told this man that story. So that's like an act of service, right? So
Yeah, you calling Ashley Dalton. He was right. You want to be served. You want to simp to worship you, and he ain't on that type of time.
That's a hard nigga.
So yeah, he peeped it. He peeped it from the beginning, and he made the right decision.
My nigga.
I don't think it's too much. Yeah, it ain't too much longer for her. We about to get off her. Everybody hit the like button. The like button feeling disrespected because you're not hitting it. Ironic. Hit the like button, please.
that story. So that's like an act of service, right? So that's what he mentioned. He's like, you want a man to bring you a cup of coffee. He's like, and you also, like, when you asked me to bring in your suitcase, it wasn't even heavy. That's what he said.
He didn't
And
like you, Pauline.
girl, it did not.
He didn't like you. That's what it feels like. He did not like you.
I'm
And
gonna
I think you were in it, but he wasn't in it. He was not in it. I don't think he was in it.
But he was tall. He was 6'4". He was so tall, Ashley.
Girl.
And he was black. I was like, this is great. We have the same education. I only date people who like me. I only date other black people. I love that we have that to talk about.
But,
You know.
but the thing is,
The other black people. I mean, I guess she could be black, like a light skinned black, or maybe she mixed and consider herself black. She doesn't really. I didn't think she was black. He made the right decision. He picked up that she a snooty little bitch that's looking to get served and treated like a princess, and he wasn't on that. Shout out to him.
I just feel like you chased him from the beginning.
Okay.
You didn't allow him to pursue you.
Okay.
If you think back, can you see that? Uh-oh.
After maybe the coffee table thing, that was good. You know? But yeah, I hear you. I should not have gone to that man's house.
Yeah, and he should have never came to your house. I think you guys should have taken it a little bit slower.
Okay.
You know? And I want you to be less accommodating
Okay.
moving forward. And I do understand a lot of the ladies, this is not just for you, Pauline. You know, want love, want a relationship, and you may come across someone who seems like a catch, but you have to allow them to chase you. You have to remember that you too are the prize.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Huh?
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not, doesn't even make sense.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm 30 years old, and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop.
She ain't nothing but a low-class, white trash. She probably didn't even finish high school.
Girl, you know that's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, she gives off high maintenance. Well, I don't know if he was talking about her, but this woman does. She's 30, so past the expiration date to start something with. And she talking about I'm looking for a real one. So the homies then ran through her. She's using hood lingo, rap lingo. No, it's nothing to see here. And she's probably not 30. She's probably 35. Let's continue.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Hey guys, I'm Pepper. I'm 38 and I'm looking for a real one.
Hey, my name is Mina. I'm 29 and I'm looking for a real one. Also, by the way, what's a snow bunny?
Pump the balloon.
Something is wrong here.
Who the hell wants to deal with a woman like that?
I see the way you are looking at me.
Hi, I'm Kendra. I'm 29 and I'm looking for a real hung one.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
My name is Bonet. I'm 40, and I'm open to meeting a real one.
I wanna be your man. Call me Zapp and Roger. Don't pop, pop.
My name is Nadia. I'm 42. I'm looking for a real one.
Hi, I'm Helen. I'm 30 and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon.
Hi, I'm Bree. I'm 38. I'm looking for a real one, and I'm ready to swirl.
I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far. Just stay on my side.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One Eye Pointer. I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because I'm doing something that has never been done before in the history of dating or dating shows, actually. We are doing something that will bring many people joy. Okay, some people will find disdain, but don't hate the player, hate the game. Because what's about to happen is we have a lineup of lovely ladies. We have a lineup of snow bunnies, okay? We have a lineup of beautiful queens that just so happen to like the brothers, people that look just like me. So ladies, how you doing today? Wonderful. I'm so happy to have you ladies here. This is an iconic moment. Okay, we are making MLK's dream become fulfilled. Okay, because I have a dream that a real one will help black kings find their white queens. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing, and there is a thing as white queens. Queen Elizabeth was not black, but at any rate, I'm getting excited because you have hearts in your hand. Okay, those hearts represent you're open for love. You're open to find a real one. You also have heartbreaking devices. Okay, so as these wonderful gentlemen come in, and you see them, you hear them in other senses, you might smell them, might have cologne or lack thereof. Feel free to break your heart if you don't feel a connection. If you're like, that's not the real one for me, break the heart. But as you hear them talk and you hear them do their thing, if that's your real one, hold on to your heart. Because at the end, I might say, hey, could it be a real one connection? If he says yes, you say yes, it's a real one connection. I will even sponsor your first date, something like maybe a Neapolitan ice cream little thing. Swirl that thing up. Get some black and some vanilla in there, some chocolate and vanilla. Are we ready, ladies? Sorry, this is a very iconic moment. I'm ready. Let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one with my first black king. Come on in for his white queen. How you doing, kind sir? Welcome to A Real One. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Reality. I'm 47. I'm a business owner and I do security.
Reality. Really, my nigga? Your name is Reality. I mean, these women are clowns and he's a clown. So, I mean, let's see if there's a clown match. He's too old for those pants. Never mind.
Good. He'll keep you safe, ladies. Keep you secure. What makes you a real one?
I am who I am.
What? What are you talking about?
I just am who I am.
Very good. What are you looking for in a real one?
A real one?
Mm-hmm.
Really a lady that knows how to be a lady. Knows how to keep them. Easy to get. difficult to keep.
You're literally a fucking loser.
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers. Hasn't happened to you yet, but there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's things you don't tolerate?
Disrespect. Don't tolerate disrespect. Lack of accountability.
Okay.
Don't tolerate that either.
Very good. Okay. It looks like they're accountable, so they're not breaking. What about for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
I do a lot of different things. I mean,
give me three.
I like escape rooms. I like escape rooms.
Okay, she doesn't like escape rooms. Okay, give me two more.
I just like to relax, you know, maybe go to the beach or something, just chill, you know, relax. Might shoot some pool, go bowling. It's whatever she wants to do, that'll be relax.
Whatever she wants to do, remember that. Yeah. Okay, and then I have one more question in this intro. You said, Pointer, I want to come out on the Snow Bunny edition. Tell us why.
Because I like snow bunnies.
Okay, that makes sense. Valid answer, very valid answer. We got one broken heart. So take a step forward with me, and we're going to figure out why that heart was broken. Let's go to this lovely lady. She will share her name, her age, and why she broke her heart.
If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal via Cash App, PayPal, or Streamlabs. Any super chat or super sticker will go towards a $25 live stream goal. Whichever one get met first. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Let's get it.
Yeah. Hi, my name is. I'm sorry.
Oh,
hi.
you're okay.
Hello. Hi, my name is Nina.
She wants you.
Stop. My name is Nina. I'm 29. You're a very good-looking man.
Thank you.
I do have to be honest. For most of what you were saying, I was going, what? Because I couldn't quite hear you. I'm just a loud girl, and I'm not sure that we'd be able to mesh on that. Also, escape rooms really aren't my thing just as a woman. I feel like I've had to escape enough rooms, and so it's like.
Ooh.
What kind of shit is that?
Is this camera on me?
Yes. It's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean it like that. That's just how well we work together in a situation.
It's not Black Snake Moan or anything.
Nah.
Stop it.
Could he have been your type though, if you had heard him a little more clearly? And
Oh yeah, 100%. I love the low tones. They make me go,
Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. What makes her not your type?
Because she said she was loud. Other than that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't really like loud people.
Okay. Got another broken heart. So let's take a step back and figure out why that heart was broken. You're still holding, you got some hearts remaining. Oh, okay. Let's go to this lovely lady. Share your name, your age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm 30. And I think at first when you said your age, I think we might just be in different life stages. So maybe in a few years, I would love to date someone like you, but I think just the life stage thing wouldn't work out.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. A couple of years? No. If a woman's really into you, she's not gonna let a few years stop her from getting her dream man. So that's bullshit.
And then you said that loud girls aren't your type. Once you get to know me, I'm pretty loud. So that wouldn't work out.
Once I get to know you, or once you get drunk.
I don't drink.
Let's go.
They like that question. Okay. So if he was a little younger, could he be your type?
If he was a little younger, possibly. It depends on where you were in your life, too, at age 30. A lot of men who are 30 years old maybe don't own a business. So I really admire that about you. But at age 47, I think I need to be a little bit closer to that age, especially because women tend to have longer lifespans. It's just a statistic.
You're the best, no? Yeah. Okay. Could she be your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got more broken hearts. Let's take a step forward and figure out why this queen broke her heart. Name, age, why you broke.
Bonet, 40. And I broke because...
I like that name.
Thank you. But I broke because that was kind of disrespectful. You came in saying you didn't like disrespect, and then instead of just accepting the fact that she's fun and loud, you decided that it was because she was drinking?
No.
Well, that's how it came across.
No, not because I decided, because I said it's either or. Are you just naturally loud, or do you get even louder, or just loud?
It felt judgmental. I mean, even if you didn't mean it.
Look, I'm judgmental. I'll be the first to admit it. And I want people to judge me on my character, and I judge people on their character, so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm not against being judgmental. You know? If you come in my house and steal from me, I'm gonna judge you. And I'm gonna label you a thief. Yeah, I'm all for judging. And I don't want to be with a woman who don't want to be judged. Cause yeah, I'm holding your ass accountable every day of the week. So if you see that as judgy, yeah, we ain't gonna be a fit. Cause I critique bitches on a regular. And any strong man should just keep his woman on point and hold her to a certain standard and require her to meet that standard on a daily basis. Right, last 10 minutes, y'all. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Let's get it.
In it that way, it was perceived that way.
No.
Yeah.
That he's clarifying. Could you get a heart transplant, or you're content?
I think I'm good, but thank you.
Could he be your type?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We got a few more broken hearts. Let's go to this lovely lady. She's going to share her name, her age, and why she broke.
I'm Kendra. I'm 29, and
Is that okay? Let's get a heart transplant.
she didn't like me.
She loves you. She loves you. You Snow Bunny stay together. So that's a beautiful thing.
I do agree that it was a presumptuous quick back that you went straight to drinking, and you didn't describe it as a long, is it this reason or that reason? You just clapped back and said, is it because you get drunk, kind of like you were upset. You also weren't mad that she's loud, but you were mad that she's loud. The thing that upset me before was that you weren't very descriptive in anything that you want to do, but I do respect that you're a business owner and it's successful, but would you leave it up to me to plan the date, or would you actually want to plan it and like make it? You just weren't forward with like, I want to take care of this girl, make her feel seen. You were a little.
No. These women expectations are too high. I'm not here to, how can I put this? You're here to get on my program and constantly show me you're worthy of my last name. These women want to be put on a pedestal. It's not about you. Our relationship isn't about you. You're going to benefit, and I'll do nice things from time to time, and, there'll be love there. But you need to be essentially kissing my ass more than I'm kissing your ass, if anything. I don't live by the code, happy wife, happy life. It's happy hubby, life is lovely. And I would just say that. I'm looking for a woman who believes in the motto, happy hubby, life is lovely, and not happy wife, happy life. I would just say that off top.
Quiet on that aspect.
Oh no,
But I do
plan
agree the
dates. Dates are
presumptuous.
very, very interesting and fun. So, like, I do all day dates, like not just pick you up at 8, drop you off at 10:30. I'll pick you up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I might drop you off at 11:30 at night. We together all day. I want the whole day.
I do respect that. I like that too.
And as far as me,
I don't want the whole day. Even if it is my woman and I really like her, I got some other shit to get into. Let's go get something to eat, watch a movie, and be on with it. Fuck that whole day shit.
not liking her because she's loud, but liked her. No, it was like I said, it was a general question. Because some people are quiet, but then when they get loud, they get drunk, they get really loud, and it's more of a belligerent type thing.
You're assuming belligerency
No,
because
no,
you
I'm
said you didn't like her
anything.
specifically because she was loud. That was the only reason. But
I'm
you
not
didn't.
assuming anything.
That's okay. I'm not going to transplant.
So
oh no, it's okay. I was going to ask. If the connection isn't established, could he?
No, I don't argue.
Could he have been your type? If he had not asked that.
I was hoping he would get stronger in his arguments and not weaker in his arguments. So no, I do respect that he's a businessman, though, and he's successful in that. And a daytime date. I love a daytime date.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay, what makes her not really your type?
She seems nervous when she talks to me. You know, I like eye contact, and she looks down and away, and like she's nervous to talk to me.
Who the hell wants to deal with a woman like
What are you
that?
talking about?
Like, where are you going? You're home now.
Yeah, that's them drugs, bro. That's them drugs. She on that shit. She ain't nervous. Those the drugs talking. Those the motherfucking drugs talking. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Remember how others treat you is their karma, how you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever.